If you're an entrepreneur and you want to get in shape, here are some principles I follow as it pertains to nutrition. So number one, the overarching concept is going to be orienting 95% of your diet around health and energy. Obviously, as an entrepreneur that wants to max out your true potential, you need to live a long time. And during that long life, you need to have energy, you need to have good cognitive performance, you need to be healthy. And so orienting the vast majority of your diet around health and energy is important. And then, you can still have a little bit of dessert here or alcohol there or whatever your thing is. You don't have to eat just chicken and salad the rest of your life. Number two, split up your meals based on convenience and energy. So it honestly doesn't matter how many meals you eat in a day or when you eat them. So base it off of what works best for you. For example, 3 meals a day might work good for your schedule, and it might be split up enough such that you can digest it and still do a work session after. Maybe you can get away with 2 meals, but if you do 2 meals, they're gonna be slightly higher calorie. And if that's the case, you might not be able to do productive work after a higher calorie meal for a certain period of time. Everyone has their own little energy equation. Personally, I just have 2 meals a day, and the first one is super optimized around just my health and my energy. The second one is a much bigger meal with a lot more carbs. And that meal, I know I'm not gonna have too productive of a work session right after it. And so I kind of plan accordingly. But you can split up the meals, the size of your meals, and the content of your meals around what pockets of your day you like to perform the best. And make sure you're eating food that fuels you before or during those little pockets of time where you want to be high performance. Number 3, in order to get your protein intake in, it's good to have protein with each meal. You really don't have to overcomplicate it. If you're having a challenging time getting in your protein through whole foods, then you can supplement protein powder, have 1 to 2 scoops a day. Number 4, this is probably one of the most underrated ones, which is hydration. Everything is better when you're hydrated, everything is worse when you're not hydrated. So make sure you're crushing at least 3 liters a day, ideally 4 liters a day, maybe even more depending on how much you weigh and how much muscle mass you have. If your hydration levels are low right now, you're gonna be surprised how better you can think and feel when you actually have a decent amount of water in your system. If you're an entrepreneur that wants more tips on how to optimize yourself, follow for more value.